They have certainly become more accurate. They fly even further.
In this version, the missile has an additional engine at the back, which allows it to be launched to a distance of 960 kilometers.
And they absolutely cannot be knocked off course.
This is high-precision weaponry. It is weaponry that has high resistance to electronic warfare.
The new American missile of the AGM-158 JASSM family is now one of the best in its class. A year ago, its prototype was presented at an international exhibition, and today the project is ready for production. What exactly is the updated JASSM-XR aviation missile capable of? What targets can it precisely destroy? And what Russian Federation objects are now within its direct hit range? And most importantly, do the United States plan to transfer the missile to Ukraine? All about this right now in Arsenal. Judging by the name, the new creation of American designers has become a continuation of the JASSM missile family. These are extremely high-precision air-to-surface missiles designed to destroy important, highly protected stationary and mobile targets, utterly effectively in any weather, at any time of day. Older models are about 4 meters long, stealthy on radar, and have a range of around 370 kilometers. The longest range JASSM missile, among those whose characteristics are known, has the index ER and can accurately hit a target at a distance of over 900 kilometers.
And there is an extended range version. In this version, the missile has an additional engine at the back, which allows it to reach a distance of 960 kilometers. Like all other weapons, this is a high-precision weapon, and it has high resistance to electronic warfare. It's quite difficult to knock them off course.
However, the Americans, while retaining all these advantages, managed to almost double the flight range, according to military experts. The exact specifications of the new JASSM-XR are not disclosed by anyone. However, according to analysts, engineers aim to approach the range of the notorious Tomahawks, which is 1,600 kilometers. Overall, the AGM-158 base allows engineers to continuously work on its modernization. After all, these missiles in various versions have proven themselves excellently in practice. And to call the project outdated or irrelevant is simply out of the question.
These are all missiles that are in service with the line units, and this is the main armament. And it is effective. It demonstrates its high performance. It meets all the requirements. There, modernization is happening in terms of cost reduction, improvement of, the warhead, and expansion of capabilities.
While effectively doubling the flight range, the designers kept the weight of the warhead unchanged, just under half a ton of explosives, preserving the missile's combat power. To achieve such figures, it was necessary to increase its size. In the demonstration photos and videos, it is visible that the tail section is significantly elongated. Therefore, analysts believe that the flight characteristics of the missile have not suffered due to the increase in mass.
These missiles, all of them, JASSM, Storm Shadow, Scalp, and Taurus in the future, they all maneuver very well and can fly at very low altitudes and deliver significant damage. Because all of them have a warhead weighing around 450 to 480 kilograms.
However, with the increase in size, the missile has also encountered a number of limitations. For Ukraine, the most important of these is that the new JASSM no longer fits the F-16. Such dimensions simply won't fit into the fighter's loading bays. Also, in the description of the JASSM-XR itself, it is explicitly stated that they were developed for the newer F-35s. Their size does not matter, as the AGM-158 missiles are mounted on external pylons and special, joint, strike. Missiles are used as onboard weapons. However, for Ukraine, things are not as bad as they might seem at first glance. The list of aircraft compatible with the missile includes the F-18s, F-15s, and, importantly, all bombers B-1, B-2, B-52, and the most modern B-21. But more on that later. As of today, the JASSM-158XR is still just a project by American engineers, although it is noted that the missile can be developed in the shortest possible time. Naturally, the first to receive it after production begins will be the United States Armed Forces. However, even today, engineers have also considered partners who might need to be supplied with long-range cruise missiles quickly. Therefore, the JASSM-158XR can be launched, not only from fighter jets. The first method of launch is either from the sea or from the ground. Experts believe that objectively, nothing prevents adding a booster to the missile and launching it from a ship or a ground installation. By the way, such work is already underway with the anti-ship missile LRASM, which has been integrated into the universal Mk-41 launcher. The second method is often by drop. This is why bombers are listed among the aircraft compatible with it. The missile is simply rolled out on pallets like an aerial bomb. However, thanks to the Rapid Dragon system, the crew maintains control over the missile, activating the engine and fully tracking its flight through the control system. By the way, any transport aircraft, even Ukrainian AN models, can be converted into a carrier for the JASSM-XR. Moreover, analysts say that not only the launch methods can be changed, but also the missile itself inside. As a continuation of the AGM-158 family, the new XR model has retained all the versatility of its predecessors, deadliest, and therefore, depending on the assigned target, up to half a dozen different variants of this missile can reach the enemy's position.
All these missiles have a modular design, modular type, meaning they can change the guidance systems and the warhead, whether explosive, shaped charge, or cluster. This is the direction in which its modification is heading. And all other characteristics are very good, very high.
Considering all of the above, analysts do not rule out the appearance of these missiles in Ukraine. Today, negotiations are actively underway to begin supplying Kyiv with previous versions of the AGM, with a range of about 300 kilometers. Once this stage is completed, there will be no better testing ground for the JASSM-XR against the air defenses of a strategic enemy, which NATO recognized Russia as in 2022.
This is beyond Moscow, halfway to St. Petersburg. This is essentially coverage of the entire Central European part, except for the far part north. It doesn't quite reach St. Petersburg, but it's just a little short.
Did you like the video? Then don't forget to give it a like. Write in the comments about what other types of weapons you would be interested in learning about. And be sure to subscribe to our new Arsenal channel. The link is in the description below the video.